Something big is brewing in the XRP market, and this might just be the start of one of the most powerful rallies we've seen in years. The charts, the volume, and the institutional signals are all pointing toward a major move ahead. So in today's video, let's break down exactly what's happening with XRP right now, what catalysts are fueling this momentum, and why many believe we could be on the verge of a breakout that changes everything. Hey guys, welcome back to Whiteboard Crypto Update. In today's video, we will talk about XRP Future. So be sure to stay focused, as you surely don't want to miss out on this. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications by hitting the bell so you never miss any of our uploads. Please remember, this is not a financial advice video. Over the past few weeks, XRP has quietly built up massive strength. After consolidating in a narrow range for quite some time, it has started to show strong upward momentum, gaining attention from investors across the crypto market. As of now, XRP has moved up nearly 9% in just a single day, trading around 255 cents with a surge of more than 100% in trading volume compared to previous sessions. This kind of price action tells us one thing: new capital is flowing in and investor confidence is returning in a big way. What's interesting is that the momentum we're seeing isn't based on hype or speculation. It's being backed by strong developments from Ripple, the company closely linked with XRP. Recently, Ripple has been expanding aggressively, completing multiple acquisitions worth billions of dollars in 2025 alone. These moves are not just random. They represent Ripple's strategy to establish itself as a global leader in cross-border payments and financial infrastructure. While other crypto projects are still trying to find real-world use cases, Ripple is already operating in traditional finance sectors, partnering with banks, fintechs, and payment providers across multiple continents. Now, if we look at the market structure, XRP is showing signs of a new bullish phase. Historically, whenever volume spikes alongside steady price growth, it's an indicator that institutional buyers are accumulating positions. And right now, that seems to be happening once again. Some analysts are pointing to this pattern as the early stage of what could become a large-scale rally, potentially pushing XRP toward new all-time highs in the months ahead. Adding fuel to this optimism are several reports suggesting that multiple asset management firms are preparing to launch XRP-focused ETFs, exchange-traded funds. According to data from the DTCC, Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation, at least 11 XRP ETF tickers are currently active or awaiting approval. These include big names like Bitboy, CoinShares, Franklin Templeton, and 21 Shares, among others. If these ETFs go live, they could introduce a flood of institutional liquidity into the XRP market, similar to what we saw happen with Bitcoin ETFs earlier this year. And historically, ETF listings tend to boost market exposure, confidence, and long-term adoption. Beyond ETFs, there's also speculation that regulatory clarity around XRP is improving. Ever since Ripple's partial legal victory last year, there's been growing optimism that XRP could soon gain even broader recognition in the US and global markets as a fully compliant digital asset. That legal clarity, combined with ongoing institutional interest, could set the stage for XRP to move beyond its previous limits. Another major catalyst that can't be ignored is the potential shift in global monetary policy. Recent comments from financial officials have suggested the possibility of interest rate cuts in the coming months. If central banks begin to lower rates, it could inject new liquidity into both the stock and crypto markets. Historically, such macroeconomic shifts have favored risk assets like XRP, as investors look for high-return opportunities in assets that benefit from capital inflows. Lower rates often mean more money chasing fewer opportunities, which can supercharge crypto valuations. From a technical perspective, XRP has built a strong base around the $2 zone, which now acts as a key support level. If the price manages to hold above this range, the next major resistance levels are around $320 and $385, both of which were previously tested during past bull runs. A decisive breakout above those points could open the door toward uncharted territory, possibly leading XRP to new highs beyond $4 or even $5, depending on how the market evolves. Of course, markets are unpredictable, and nothing moves up in a straight line, but the structure we're seeing right now is stronger than it's been in a long time. The other thing worth noting is the institutional attention surrounding XRP right now. Ripple's payment solutions are integrated with the ISO 2022 standard, a global messaging framework for financial institutions. This means banks and corporations using ISO systems can seamlessly adopt Ripple's technology for cross-border transactions. As ISO 2022 adoption expands globally, XRP could naturally become a preferred settlement asset for institutions seeking efficiency and low transaction costs. This connection between traditional finance infrastructure and blockchain technology gives XRP a strategic edge that very few digital assets have. Market sentiment has also turned positive after several months of uncertainty. Many long-term holders who've been through previous cycles are now feeling more confident about XRP's long-term potential. This renewed optimism is reflected not only in price but also in social media activity, trading volume, and new wallet creations. Historically, when these indicators align, it often signals the start of a sustained uptrend. Now, does that mean XRP will skyrocket overnight? Of course not. Like any asset, XRP will continue to experience volatility. But what's important here is the bigger picture. The growing institutional demand, the improving regulatory environment, the upcoming ETFs, and the macroeconomic shift toward lower rates. All of these elements create a foundation for potential long-term growth. In simpler terms, XRP is positioning itself at the center of the next financial transformation, bridging blockchain with traditional banking systems. And every new partnership, acquisition, and ETF filing adds another layer of legitimacy and strength to its ecosystem. If history is any guide, these are the kinds of conditions that often precede major market moves. We've seen it happen before. Periods of accumulation, low volatility, followed by explosive rallies once liquidity and attention flood back into the market. The current setup feels very similar to those past patterns. So as we move through the final months of this year, all eyes are on XRP. The next few weeks could be crucial in determining whether this is just another rally or the beginning of a long-term trend that finally takes XRP to new heights. For investors and supporters who've held through the volatility, this could be the turning point. Patience has always been the key in crypto, and it's often those who stay consistent during uncertain times that benefit most when momentum shifts. As always, remember, this analysis is meant for informational purposes only, not financial advice. Markets are unpredictable, and every investor should do their own research before making any decisions. But one thing is clear, XRP's setup right now looks stronger than it has in years. Between institutional expansion, ETF anticipation, and global adoption trends, the stage is being set for something significant. Whether it happens this month or next quarter, XRP appears ready to make its move, and the market is watching closely. Well, guys, that's all we have for you today. What are your thoughts on XRP? Get involved and let us know in the comments down below. If you guys like this video, then be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Also, if you don't want to miss out on any new future videos, then be sure to click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification under this video, so that you're notified the next time we upload a video on the latest XRP and cryptocurrency news. Until the next video comes out, you can watch our other videos about XRP or other cryptocurrencies. Thank you for watching, and we will see you again in the next video. Goodbye.